Good evening, everyone. It's 19th of January. It's very late at night. That's why I'm very quiet. But I'm very excited because tomorrow is the first day of the intensive program at Hansa University of Applied Science in Groningen.
Enhance my knowledge and understanding of the cultural dimensions and stereotypes and try to understand how we can overcome these cultural barriers.
We don't have any expectations at the moment.
Okay.
We just let it come.
We've put the program together with exercises and workshops and excursions, but that's nothing. Doing the training together, doing the workshops together, and then discussing what comes out of that. I think that's the most important thing. And having a good time.
The biggest effect that I hope to achieve is that I see from students that they have started to reflect on their own cultural identity, their cultural upbringing, their background, and that they take that reflection into the interaction with people who are different than yourself. If we could only achieve that, I would already be satisfied.
If you think of something like this and you say, okay, we would really like to include everybody, right? Because our partners from 6 different universities are coming, the teachers are coming in, the students are flying in, and they're going all over the place. People can't afford that. So if you think this is a good program, you need some kind of funding. Now there's this fantastic program called the Erasmus Programme, which is the flagship program for the European Union for educational purposes. And we applied for funding from that program.
I have no impression about this class.
Nice experience. We will learn a lot of things.
The different types of stereotypes there are, and to try to move away from this overall judging of other people.
My roommate had a single story of Africa, a single story of catastrophe.
Do I say something to the center of the earth?
You cannot stop getting the thoughts that you're getting.
The term that we'll use is crossing cultural boundaries.
Yeah.
Now, bring your hands together like this.
I can't go to Germany and people see me, I'm not white. When I come to Ghana, I'm not black. So,
give me an example of what you think is sympathy or what is empathy.
You have to design a slogan in your group, a slogan that will promote the sale of Volkswagen cars.
The group is really nice. I think that's basically what makes the added value, the diversity of the group. We don't always agree. It can be pretty rough actually. Some people really go in full force for their principles, including me.
It is 5 a.m. a lot earlier than I would normally be up. Today we are going to Germany, the Volkswagen factory.
Yeah, unfortunately we wouldn't be able to film there.
So are you excited to go to VW?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good experience. It's gonna be awesome.
Have you been before on production of the car?
No, this is my first time.
Thank you.
Different.
That's not great.
You might not film and take pictures, sorry.
Okay.
happy times together we've been spending. I wish that every kiss was never ending. Wouldn't it be nice?
We got to actually got involved in one of the current things that they're doing in their company, which is trying to be environmentally friendly by thinking blue. I think that this is a great program because it's helping us know other cultures and try to perceive others from a different lens, from a different perspective, trying to see how others might be different, but at the same time not judging others just by what we think, but actually opening our mind. So I think I really like this program, and it will be an eye-opener for all of us.
Then you have to make so many cars in one day. 1,800 cars in one day.
What I saw today, it's been really an eye-opener.
I never saw anything like that, and we saw the production, the robots, very dramatic, and we had to do presentation for VW, and I think I just saw that so many of us are so creative, and I was just so shocked and surprised.
We have 2 more minutes. I think it's about winning.
You don't have your hands all over people.
Saying you have to come when I'm getting married.
People do not always say what they mean.
We have legalization on euthanasia, gay marriage, prostitution, selling of soft drugs, so you could call that liberal and you could call that tolerant.
I suppose the most interesting part of the day was the last thing that just happened now. A representative from UMCG, that's the hospital where we'll be going tomorrow.
We don't have permission to see the patient wards. The whole day in the dark, downstairs.
One of the things that we're doing for this part of the IP is a trip around the city of Groningen, and we are going to climb the Martini Tower.
Yes, we're going to freeze there.
He's Russian, and he said it's cold, so you
it's
know
very judgmental.
We have about 2 hours more, and then everyone gonna enjoy the movie together. The movie about intercultural communications. So the students were picking the movie, and that's very interesting, and we don't know what it's gonna be.
The best thing for me was to visit Amsterdam yesterday. Yeah, with my super awesome friends.
I'm really into the international dinner. Today's pop quiz. I love pop quizzes.
ITIM International is a large group of intercultural management consultants. The biggest issue is the lack of awareness. So a client thinks they know what they want and thinks they know what the issue is. And culture is emotion, eh? Culture's not here. Culture is here if you've been through it yourself. Otherwise you have no credibility because you can only speak through theory.
It was very practical sessions. They kind of gave a better picture of like the theoretical things we've been learning, the models and everything. Makes you apply them in real life situations with Dr. Snow and Dr. Dean's experience in real life consulting and intercultural training.
But it's very tiring and it's not simple at all. But our energies goes up and down, and tomorrow hopefully we'll kick up again because we're just a bit tired. But it was a great day.
I just read a lot of his theory about dimensions, everything, and I didn't have any idea that I would meet him in the future. So for me, it's just cool. Like, now it's for me like, oh my God, when I saw it in schedule, I couldn't believe that.
Well, you've read a lot about me, but I don't know anything about you.
What was the most difficult part of your research?
Discovering that it would be interesting to other people.
So I'd like a recap of your idea of a world citizen.
Can we be world citizens? I don't know, it's maybe a bit optimistic. National cultures or country cultures, they are like jigsaw puzzles. But what we found is worldwide increase in individualism, decrease in power distance, and an increase in indulgence.
We should zone our identities to survive within the global intercultural community.
Are you making choice? Do you have a choice? Are you presented with the option?
Culture will always separate people. Do you understand it now?
Because people do not understand each other. But that's why even the Geert Hofstede, they came here and explained us how to deal with those differences.
Those were the certificates. This course hopefully has created awareness, and you may have felt at points and at moments that you are still incompetent. But rest assured, if you keep on practicing, you will be aware and you will become competent.
I hope it really brings students to a higher level of intercultural understanding, and that is important for, even big things like world peace, and that all you students will be carriers of world peace by having the skills to deal with conflicts and to be able to see the different frames and interpretations that are behind the problems that we are facing in a global world.
I learned that what I see is not necessarily what is actually happening.
I like the intensive program because we met a lot of different cultures, a lot of different people, a lot of different opinions, and I do like of discussing and seeing others, and I'm trying to understand others' cultures.
Different perspectives, different views, and I really like it.
I said a lot of stuff.
Cut.